Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. So it's a new year. Yeah, I was supposed to have a New Year's look up, but it didn't get edited in time. My fault. Christmas happened and you know, all that kind of stuff. So yeah, my bad. But this is the first video I think of this year, unless I put one up before this, but you'll see that anyway. But eventually there will be another video coming up in this month anyway. But as you can probably guess from the title, this is going to be my favourite products of 2018, the ones that I think of 2018. They kind of just represent 2018. I got a lot of use out of them in 2018, or I revisited old products in 2018. These are these products, so I'm just going to go through them, tell you a little bit about them. There is quite a few, but not actually that many. Like, there's quite a few of one type of product, if that makes sense. So yeah, I'm gonna show you some bits. You might notice as well here I took the photos down that were like of my face, they kept falling down, so I just took them down, and I'm gonna be rearranging my room tomorrow. So yeah, I might have a new setup, I might not, I might put it back the way it was, but I'm gonna try it and we're gonna see how it goes. So yeah, let's get on with the products. Okay, so the first product is actually not a makeup product. It's kind of skincare, but not really a skincare. It's kind of like a treatment. This is the Rapid Lash Growth Serum. One of the girls that I work with was talking about it and she got amazing lashes. She was like, I use this every night, and I was like, well, your lashes, I want them, so I gotta buy it. So yeah, I just bought it from Boots, and I think it was like €54 for this. But it will last me forever because it's basically like a liner. You just apply it every night. I've only missed 2 days of since buying it, which was before Christmas, and using it. And I have used it before, and then I got conjunctivitis, which was gross, so I threw it out because it wasn't from this, but I didn't want to. I knew this was then contaminated, so I didn't want to reuse it. So I bought another one that was like during the summer, but it did work during the summer, and it's been working now because I had like a bald patch on this eye here, just like somewhere in the middle, and it's grown in, and I can feel them just getting a little bit more thicker, a bit stronger, a bit more dense, if that makes sense. And yeah, they just feel a lot more fluffy, and I like how my lashes look with my mascara on now. So yeah, really love this. I've been using this kind of on and off last year, but this is like a new fave, so I will be trying to use this every single day until I use it up. So yeah, that's number one. So number two is kind of skincare, kind of just like a thing you put on your face. It is a very old product, so it's definitely not new. A lot of these might not have come out in 2018, but there's stuff I have used a lot in 2018 and they've become my favourites of 2018. So this one is the MAC Strobe Cream. I have two. I've got the Peach Light and the Red Light, both of which I've used. I kind of just, whichever I grab first, I just use. It's basically an illuminating moisturiser. I tend to still use a moisturiser under it. I'll just give you a little look. This is the peach one. Yeah, I find with my skin I still need a little bit of moisturiser, but if I'm just flying out the door and I'm like going to the shop or something like that, but my skin looks a bit shit, I'll pop a bit of this on. Just gives you a nice glow over the skin and perks your skin up a little bit. But I do wear it mostly under my makeup. But it's just this like white cream. You just kind of rub it on. You don't really see it until it's actually on the skin. You just see this really nice glow on the skin. Smells nice. Smells kind of soapy. It smells like doing makeup, if that makes sense, because I use it so much when I'm doing makeup. But yeah, it just gives this really nice glow over the skin. The peach one I find is more versatile for most people because it's like a pink with a gold shimmer in it. The red, you might think, why would I put red on my face? It's not. I find it works really well if you want a bit of warmth on your skin, or like me, I'm quite pale. I don't really get any redness on my skin, as you can probably tell, because I'm like blending into the colour of my wardrobe. But I use this and it just gives me that little hint of pinkness over my skin that I like. I do use like pink colour correctors to give me colour, if that makes sense, so it's kind of in that theory as well. So I do love this. Try it. They do travel size. Try the travel size first and see how you like it, and then you will be addicted, trust me. You will. Everyone is. They always are. So since we're on skin, we might as well go on to foundation. So one I've been using a lot, I've used it like since it came out really as well, but I've been using it a lot because it's just quick, it's easy, it's on and I'm done and I don't even have to worry about it. It's the MAC Pro Longwear Nourishing Waterproof Foundation. I use the shade NW15 because it is quite pale. I would never be an NW15 in anything really in MAC. But I am in this because it's quite light. I'm sure I could probably get away with a 20 NW20 maybe, or an NC20. But NW15 is way too light for me. Like, I look so dead with it on, which is really surprising because there's very few foundations out there that are actually too light for me. But this is basically full coverage foundation, 24-hour wear. Not that I've ever tried to wear it for 24 hour, and I don't recommend you ever try to wear your foundation for 24 hour, but it has the claim of 24-hour wear. But for me, I find full coverage can be very heavy, and something that lasts as well as this can be very heavy and a bit much on my skin and quite drying on my skin. But this is a bit more creamy, so it just sits a bit nicer on my skin. It makes the skin look really, really smooth. It just makes it so quick and easy to do my makeup in the morning. So like if I just remember one day I was like, I just need to go out the door like now. So I just whacked it on. I've used it as concealer, like there's that much coverage in it that I've literally just tapped on as my concealer if I forgot my concealer or I just can't be arsed getting my concealer. Just bring a little bit under my eyes with my finger, tap it on and I'm good. Don't even have to set it with powder, like this goes for everything for me. I don't even have to set this with powder because it sets itself. I do most of the time, but if my skin is feeling particularly dehydrated, I will not set it with powder because, you know, don't need to. But yeah, love this. I'd say I'm about here, so I need to get a new one. I'm probably going to get like 2 or 3 of them just to have them on hand, leave one at my boyfriend's house just because it's quick and easy, you know. So keeping in with the skin, because, you know, it's another skin thing, I've got 2 highlighters to talk about because, you know, highlight is life. I've got like 4 of them on today. I've got one I'm going to talk about on right now because I thought I'd just put it on for the video, but I do have 2 other ones on underneath it. So the first one is the one I have on. This is the Karl Lagerfeld or something like that. I can't really remember. Baked highlighter. I got this in a glossy box and like my life is complete now. It's this gorgeous like shimmery, let me just see if you can see that. It's just this gorgeous like slightly like white champagne shade. Like I find a lot of champagnes can be very yellow and very gold on me. I'm too pale. So I find this is like the perfect champagne on me. It's absolutely perfect champagne. It's one that I will wear if I do want a slightly warmer highlighter, but it's not really gold. It does have gold in it, but it's not really gold. But I love it and I'm so happy I got it. It's one of the best things I got in a glossy box. That and another thing, but I haven't really been using that as much. But this lived in, like it was round, it's now flat. So yeah, that's how much I like it. The next thing I got was a gift from one of my besties from last Christmas, and this is the Jeffree Star Skin Frost in Ice Cold. Obviously I'm as white as anything, so I got the white one. It's like this gorgeous like silvery white. See if you can see it there. Worst place to swatch or what? It's this gorgeous like silvery white, and on my skin silver highlighters look really, really cool. They really, really brighten up the skin. This makes my skin look wet. It's that like glossy kind of look to my skin. It's so nice, and I have a tendency to kind of put it everywhere. So I like do my nose, I'll do here. Kind of go overboard with this, but it's very easy to because I just like it so much, and I do find it works best with a kind of flat brush. Kind of like this flat like small little brush. I'm like buffed on because it is quite metallic that you kind of just don't need to buff it on, and that's what gives you that like wet look to the skin. When I say wet look, I don't mean sweaty, I mean like glossy, dewy, not shimmery but like dewy. Yeah, you might get my gist, we'll see. Okay, so these are the last 2 products before I get into like a big category that I have over here. I have 2 kind of, actually 1, 2, 3, 4 kind of sections of one category. It'll make sense in a minute. But the first thing I'm going to talk about is the NYX Glitter Primer. 2 reasons. 1, super cheap. Oh my god, it's like, well I wouldn't say super cheap, but it's like the cheapest one that works. This works so amazingly and I've been using it so much. I have a backup in my drawer and everything. I normally use the Too Faced Glitter Insurance. Love that as well, but this is like on par with that, and it's like half the price. You need the tiniest bit of it. I don't even think I'm ever going to get through it. Don't know why I have a backup, but I do. I think someone got me the other backup. And yeah, love this. This was also a gift from my bestie, and my other bestie, for my birthday, I think it was. And love this. Amazing. And then the last thing, I'm just going to throw in my fave lip that I've been wearing, my favourite lipstick. I kind of just changed the lip pencil accordingly to whatever look I want. If I want a nude lip, this is the one I tend to go for, because my lips are quite red. They don't look very red now because I've got a nude gloss on and it's taken out a lot of the colour. And I did have like a nuder lipstick on earlier. But this is Flesh Pot from MAC. It's like super pale. It's a satin finish, so it stays on almost as long as the matte finish, but like not quite as dry as the matte finish. It's just this gorgeous, slightly pinky tone. Where can I put this? Pinky tone pale nude. It's just really nice. Like, I find this so much more flattering than like a peachy tone on me. I don't know why, it just sits nice on my skin. But yeah, I love this. I just put it with like a brown pencil or a grey pencil, grey brown, or a pink pencil or something like that, and it just changes whatever way I want it to be. So I could just bring one lipstick and have a couple of pencils with me and I'm good, you know. So yeah, Flesh Pot, Amazeballs. Does anyone say Amazeballs anymore? Am I like feeling a bit old? I think I feel a bit old right now. That's really depressing. Okay, so the next product, or like palette, is the September Rose Slush palette. Now, I have been like talking about this so much in work, and everyone's like, huh? I don't even think a lot of people like knew about this. It's 25 shadows, and it's very tropical packaging on the outside, and for once the inside matches the outside. It's super bright. You get a nice size mirror, bends back quite nice as well, so you can literally just use it as a palette. But it is the rainbow palette of what dreams are made of. I don't always love a rainbow palette, but this has got rainbow to the max, so it's not just like a red, a blue, a green, an orange, that kind of thing. It is like 5 pinks, 5 orange, greens and yellows, blue, purple. So you can do like an entire pink look. You can do an orange and pink look. You can like, you know, it's not just you're doing a rainbow every single time. It is like so good. The pigment is amazing. What will I swatch? I like the shimmery pink here. I'm trying not to like get my fingers all over. So shimmery pink. We'll do the neon orange because, you know, neon orange, what more could you want? We'll do a bit of lime green because I love a lime green. It's like my fave colour, as you can tell. We'll do this blue. It's a nice blue. It's like a royal blue. So like super pigmented. It's just something that I don't feel like a lot of people talk about, and I actually don't even think I've mentioned this on my channel yet. But expect a lot of videos with this look this year, especially during the summer. Love my bright colours during the summer, so expect a lot of videos with this guy. I love it so much. Oh my god, it's my little baby. I love it. Yeah, just my butt. Okay, so the next item is another palette. The rest is pretty much going to be eyeshadow palettes, so just like prepare yourself, or kind of individual bits as well, but you know, you'll see in a sec. This is the Juvia's Place Saharan 2 palette. Now, this is the first Juvia's Place palette I ever bought, and I have one more, no, I have 2 more. My boyfriend got me one for Christmas. I have 2 more, and I'm eyeing up another one. I might not buy that for a while. But this is the first one that I bought. This is like, I can only describe it as delicious or juicy or rich, like very decadent kind of, in my eyes it is anyway. It's got these beautiful deep mattes, so they're like deep burnt orange, a kind of red that goes a little bit pinky on the eye, this gorgeous chocolatey brown. This blue is the brightest blue you'll ever see in your entire life. This like slightly chunkier sparkly rust kind of shade. What else have we got? We got this peach shade, we've got this white to gold duochrome, you've got this blue with a gold duochrome, and you've got the bronzy shade, which that's basically all the palette. I've done 2 separate videos on my channel with this, and they're both 2 of my most popular videos. So one of them is one that I did with this one and this one, and the red and the brown. So basically like these four here, and a little bit of this as well. It's the like fire and ice one. Go check it out because it's so vibrant. You're not expecting it to be that vibrant. I was a bit like, oh, I don't know if I can do this, but I did it and it turns out amazing, and I love that look so much. But this palette is gorgeous. I'll just swatch a couple. So I'll have to do the blue because I was just talking about it. Like, that's the brightest blue ever. And then we'll do the chunkier one. I say chunky, but like it's not like annoyingly chunky. You might just need a flatter brush or spray it maybe. We'll do this peach maybe. And then this pinky shade. I say pink, it's like it looks like a burgundy, but it's more like a dark raspberry shade. But oh my god, I love this palette so much and very happy with it. Okay, so the next kind of part of this is many things in one thing. I'm gonna say a brand, let's just say that. So I have gotten into Makeup Geek a lot recently, like to the point where I need to calm myself down. I actually have a Makeup Geek order on the way. But I have 2 Z palettes full. It also has a couple of Ingloss shades in it, one of them does, but that's only because I can't fit them anywhere else. I've got 2 Z palettes nearly full of my Makeup Geek eyeshadows, and I've got more on the way. And I'm probably going to order another Z palette. Don't judge me. But this is my shimmers and my mattes. Now, some people have like the entire collection. I know she's revamping her whole collection, so I'm kind of trying to get the ones I want before she revamps everything, because I don't know if she's going to keep everything. This is Marlena, by the way, Makeup Geek on YouTube. Queen, by the way, you know. So I'm going to just kind of show you a few of my favourite ones of these, ones I've used a lot recently. Ignore these two, these are just my Inglot ones. I am going to do a video on my Inglot collection, by the way, because I do have a lot. That will be coming eventually. So some of my fave shades. So I've got Buffed, this one here. It's like a transition shade that's like a pinky brown. Really, really nice. Really nice on like pale skin. Friend Zone, which is like Max Copperplate, which they discontinued, which I'll never ever forgive them for. It's this brown grey with a hint of brown, so when you blend it, it kind of goes brown. It's like a taupey kind of shade. Really gorgeous. Cherry Coal I've had for a million years, but was still one of my all-time faves. What else have we got? Preppy is like a mustardy brown, kind of like MAC's Uninterrupted. Probably not as orangey mustard, more like a greeny mustard, if that makes sense. Dark Roast, this gorgeous rich brown. And what else have we got in the matte one? Vintage is only new. That's a new addition. It's like this mauvey brown. I do have 2 blushes, which I've been like basically using them non-stop because they're just right there, because I've been using this palette non-stop, so I just kind of use the blush to go with it as well. One is kind of a pink, this one here is Romance. This is like a pink with a gold shimmer, and then this is a matte one. It's like a mauvey, like a neutral pink shade, like a dusty rose kind of pink. This one's called Cherish. Love this. And then in my shimmers, told you I'm just gonna fly through them just to kind of show you. So I'm probably gonna swatch these ones because these are really fun. So let's see. We've got Fantasy, which is like this minty green, it's like a seafoam mint green. We've got Jester, which is, I love it because I love like the Jester kind of look, which is like an olivey green. Oh my god, this is Center Stage. Oh my god, so nice. Curtain Call, which is this gorgeous kind of burgundy shade. I'm running out of fingers, let me just wipe the flack. So this one is Pillow Top, which looks like a foil shadow. Like, honestly, it literally goes on like a foil shadow, but it's not a foil shadow, it's just one of their normal shadows, one of the best formulated ones ever. We've got Grandstand, which is like a foiled kind of tan shade. Magic Jack, which is gorgeous because it's a lot brighter of a champagne gold than you think. It's so reflective, like they're amazing. What else have we got? I'm Peachless, which is like this like nude with a peach duochrome to it. So yeah, I've been loving my Makeup Geek recently, and I don't plan on collecting every single one, but like I do want a nice collection of them. So yeah, loving those. Now we're on to the last little section. I say section because they're again more of one kind of product. These are ones, I've got 1, 2, 3, I've got 7, and 3 of which I haven't shown really on the channel yet, so they're kind of sneak peeks as to what's to come. 4 of which I have done a little series on them, and I will do these ones as well. I'll just show you the first 4, but you'll probably know what I'm talking about. These are the Huda Beauty Obsessions palettes, and obsession is right, I am obsessed with these. So these, I've got 4, and I've got the Coral, Smoky, Gemstone and Electric. I will say the only one that I don't reach for as often, and it's not, I would say I don't like, I still love the colours that are in it, it's just I don't reach for it as often, is the Gemstone. So I'd say if you were to only pick up, like, or not to pick up one of the ones I'm going to show you, it would be Gemstone. But I do still really like the colours. It's just all shimmers, so I find I tend to just pick up one of the other palettes because it does have shimmer in them as well. But really, really gorgeous, and I have a 2 looks 1 palette with this palette. I've got it with them all as well on my channel, so go check this out. This is actually quite a popular video as well. Don't know, I wasn't expecting that one, but yeah. So that would be my least favourite of the ones that I own right now. But these 3, the Coral, which is obviously corals and like orangey tones, quite warm, beautiful. I just love these for travel. I think they're so nice for travel, like they're just so little compact. I would literally bring like these 3 away with me, and I have everything. I literally have everything I need. I might bring a small little Inglot palette with, or like a, no, not a Z palette because I'll end up filling it. A small little Inglot palette with like my eyebrow shades, my highlight shades, that kind of stuff, because they're not in this palette. But for colours, that's all I need. I know a lot of people don't really wear makeup on holidays, but I do sometimes, so I do like to bring some stuff with me. So I do bring these with me. So I showed you the Coral, the Electric. I mean, if I was to make a palette, like, come on, put a lime green in there though, would say that. Yeah, this is beautiful. This red is like my fave colour in the whole palette. So gorgeous. I use this in this particular look that I have filmed, but I don't know if I'm going to put up yet. I have to see what way it edits. And I use this, and it's like literally my fave. I love that colour so much. And then we've got the Smoky, which is actually one of, like, it's the reason why I went and got these palettes, was the Smoky one, because I was like, oh my god, no one ever makes a palette like that. So the Smoky is basically smoky. It's a lot of browns, which when you kind of look at it originally, you're like, it's just a brown palette. But see the way there's a black and a silver, like a silver in a palette, oh my god. But this black is amazing. I love these 2 here, these 2 shimmers, because they just give this gorgeous, like, gold, but not as gold as this, you know what I mean, when you kind of want a bit of gold but you don't want like big flashy gold. Just gorgeous. I probably would have put a paler transition shade instead of like one of these browns. I would have swapped one out, like maybe take this one out and keep the lighter brown, and then put like a transition shade that's a bit cooler toned, something like maybe the Friend Zone from Make Geek, because you got the black to darken it anyway. But that would be my only thing with this, but I do love this so much. Now these 3 I have, and I will be doing 2 looks 1 palette with each one of these. You just kind of have to wait for it to go up, because I do work full time and you just have to deal with it. And I also have to deal with it, and I have to get a lot of work done. So these 3 are the Gemstone Obsessions, not the Gemstone palette, Gemstone Obsessions. So she came out with 5. The ones I didn't get were the Amethyst, which is a purple, and the Topaz, which is like the brown, or like goldy kind of one. But I got the Ruby, Sapphire and Emerald. So these are gorgeous. These are like basically monochrome palettes of like all greens. Can we just like olive? Oh my god, look at these. I do have my looks planned out for these already, so they're beautiful, and I have used them. I do love them. I've used them a lot more than I thought I would for what they are. And yeah, I've been absolutely loving them. I just haven't filmed them yet, so you will see them, and I will show swatches and like my actual thoughts on them, just not yet. Sapphire, oh my god, like look at this. What is this? This is beautiful. This middle shade, gorgeous. This like silver that has like blue flecks in it, yeah, like that's a mermaid in a palette, and who doesn't want to be a mermaid? Tell me, you know what I mean. Ruby, also been loving, also been using a lot in, I did a really cool red look. I actually might film that look because that was a really cool look. I wore it out one night. It's really heavy red, kind of like devil-like eye. Gorgeous. And I used this palette and a little bit of the electric palette. But like, can we like see this? This one right here is like almost like a blackened burgundy with like pink and purple flecks through it. Pale pink transition shade. Yeah, just stunning, just really nice. You've got like a nice warmer transition shade if you want to do a nice orangey fiery kind of look. I just love these so much. You can probably tell I'm quite biased about them. So yeah, that is those. So that is everything. Is it? Yes, it is. I'm not missing anything. I do not forget anything. These are just some of the bits that I've been loving. I loved more as well, but I thought these were like the app. Like when I thought about last year, throughout the whole, I thought about what kind of things I was grabbing at, not just for videos because I tend to like kind of plan my looks in advance, but like just generally what I was grabbing when I'm going to work. What was I pulling out because it was easy or it was convenient or it made sense with what I was doing or whatever it was. When I was going on holidays, like the Huda palettes, that just made sense to bring them because they're so easy, but they're so good. Yeah, just that's just basically my roundup of 2018, and kind of so you can get a little bit of insight as to what my I know you might already kind of get an idea as to what my preferences are, but like more so what my preferences are. You know what I mean? Get to know me more. That's what we want. So yeah, hope you all enjoyed. If you did, hit subscribe down below. Leave a comment down below as well. Let me know if you've tried any of these palettes or any of the other products. Let me know what you think about them. Let me know if you are interested in trying any of these because they are so good. Just saying, not biased at all. And also hit like so you can see more of my videos. And yeah, I'll see you in the next video, guys. Bye!